Growing up is crazy, and it's something that we all have to go through, unless you die. And growing up is crazy because we never know what the hell we're doing. We all just kind of wing it until something works out, I guess. But there is a certain patch of time as a male that is absolutely terrible. Being a male between the ages of 19 and 22 has to be the worst thing ever. And don't get me wrong, you can go out, you can have friends, you can be happy, but life just isn't good, bro.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Now let me explain. Graduating high school is something that people look forward to and other people despise. But truth be told, when you get out of high school, you're at the bottom of the totem pole, my friend. And not to mention, being 19 is the most degenerate age possible. First off, you're a ball full of hormones. Second off, you're not in high school anymore. So you're out there in the real world without the tools to navigate the real world.
Hey, Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill.
So, you do things that you probably shouldn't do. So back when I was 19, my one and only goal in life was women. I woke up in the morning and brushed my teeth just so my breath wouldn't be stinky for women. I took a shower just so I wouldn't be stinky for women. I bought nice clothes for women. I put on deodorant for women. Everything I did was to get more women.
Roche brought me the hat that I need for this stream right here. This is my alter ego. Anita Maxwin.
Which inherently isn't bad because motivation is motivation. So if it pushes you to be better, it can't necessarily be bad. But the sad part is, as men at this age, you are probably at the biggest disadvantage that you will ever be in your entire life. Because if you guys are anything like me, your biggest goal was women. And in high school, you were competing with high schoolers. But now, you're competing against the world.
Men always say how women's soccer sucks. Then come to the field and try with us.
2 years ago, the Australian women's national team, who were ranked number 5 in the world at the time, lost 7-0 to a team of 15-year-old boys.
You just had to have more Riz than little Timmy in your math class. But now, you're competing against the world champions of Riz.
Let me know when you outside.
Alright.
What the f? Hold on, let me try that. Let me try that.
Hear from you in days.
Nah, hold on, I'm gonna call you back. Oh my oh, you let him!
You're competing against millionaires. You're competing against billionaires. There's always somebody that's better than you. Let me give you an example. If your crush had to choose between going to your 20th birthday party or Diddy's, she's going to Diddy's house every time. She would go to Diddy's house right now. Even knowing what he did to Cassie. Even knowing, allegedly, that he's King Booty Warrior. Even knowing he's probably the Illuminati's final boss. Even knowing there's a small chance that he's gonna drop a perk inside an Ace of Spades bottle and you gonna wake up with a BBL and a missing kidney. She would take that chance every time. The point I'm trying to make is, you are at the bottom of the barrel, my friend. Even behind the worst of the worst. Do you know there are serial killers out there that get married while they're in prison and you can't find a girl?
I met my husband first as a pen pal, right to someone on death row.
Alan was charged with murder and burglary.
Let that shit sink in, bruh. Let that shit sink in. There are serial killers that are getting married in jail and you can't get a girl. You're at the bottom and that's okay. So at 19, a lot of us, we get our hearts broken. If we are being honest with ourselves, the girls we like, they could do better. Let's keep it a stack. And because of this, a lot of us just end up talking to girls that like us. And that's a dangerous game to play, my friend. But I understand. I've had my fair share of mid girls, but I also had my fair share of baddies. And they never worked out because honestly, I wasn't worth shit. A girl that I talked to at that age is literally dating Lil Pump. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? I ain't have a car. I ain't have a job. She used to pick me up to go on dates, bruh. That shit was destined for failure. I'm doing pretty alright for myself, okay? But I'm not Lil Pump rich. Listen, I'm not half Lil Pump rich. Let me get a little closer, get a little closer. I ain't 1/10 Lil Pump rich, nigga. I ain't 1/100th Lil Pump rich, bro. That shit was destined to end. So as a man, I'll tell you what you need to hear. You ain't worth shit. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. All hope isn't lost. There's still a way to be worth shit. It's not easy. It's not fast. But it's the only option. You just have to build yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because the quicker you can do that, the quicker you can be worth some shit. You need to become the best possible version of yourself. I ain't figured that shit out, and truth be told, I probably never will, but shit, that's life. But I'll tell you guys what I've learned in my years and what you probably should do. If you want to give it a shot, then go ahead. And if you don't, I mean, you'll figure it out eventually. Maybe. I don't know. First things first. Just go to the gym. Even if you have no idea what you're doing, just keep going until one day you do know what you're doing. It's pretty simple. I'll just tell it to you like this. I've never seen a homeless swole guy. So I imagine being swole drastically lowers your chances of becoming homeless. Don't fact check me. Who cares? Just trust me. Believe me. Next is building yourself mentally. And that can mean a lot of things, but you have to be mentally strong.
Drug addicts are weak. I'm currently developing an addiction to methamphetamines just so I can show everyone how easy it is to quit. Wow.
It's an interesting way to self-teach.
It's a win-win. Either I kick the habit, which I will, and we could all stop glamorizing recovering addicts, or spend the rest of my life in a motel smoking crystal meth.
Like you're really just doing just for the struggle.
Sorry, what the fuck did you say?
You have to be intelligent. You also have to be delusional. Now I'll break this down very simply for you guys. Women, they want men that they can look up to. So your first step is to believe that you're someone that should be looked up to, even if you're not. And at that point, your belief and ambition will cause other people to believe in you also. And honestly, I don't know the math behind this shit, but if I believe I'm going to become a millionaire, and I move like a millionaire, and I talk like a millionaire, and I work like a millionaire, there are two things that will happen. The people around me will believe that I will become a millionaire. And then also, you'll move closer to becoming a millionaire. It's simple math.
I said 1 × 1 = 2, didn't you? Well, am I crazy or is the calculator broke?
I mean, are those my only 2 options?
What do you think?
Look, I don't know what you thought you signed up for coming in.
You should just have childlike faith. It's a kid that believes in a tooth fairy and puts their tooth under their pillow is gonna wake up with money tomorrow. Doesn't matter how it got there.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's just how life works. And the next thing you need to do is become intelligent. And intelligence comes in many different shapes and sizes, and they're all valid. For example, you might not be able to tell me what 2 + 2 is, but you can build a house from top to bottom. You're pretty f***ing smart if you ask me.
Tomorrow, yeah, of course. Mañana el día de la noche para trabajar fuerte ahorita, salir temprano mañana, tomorrow temprano.
Sí, no, mira, ahorita vamos a taladrar los árboles, vamos a cortarlos, vamos a usar la madera, la casa la va a tener. Mañana, la casa la va a tener, jefe, sin problema, Oye, compadre, yo una vez, yo agarré esto, güey. Ay, no me corre la verga. No es cierto, güey. Te la corre, güey. No es cierto. Soy yo.
Está el grandote de allá. Al lado del otro.
Because I can't build no house. And that's something that you can be admired for. That's something you can be intelligent in. And honestly, that comes with failure. Lots and lots of failure. But don't be afraid to fail because, honestly, who cares? They say the bigger you are, the harder you fall. The truth is, keep failing until you find something you can be big at. Or, I mean, like, you could not. That's your life. Tell them to like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Say bye.
Bye.